When storing rope, make sure it is packed tangle free in a nice clean bag. So this way you can easily take out a loose end when you need it. Our first knot, we're going to wrap the rope 3 times around your hand. Now take the side on the left, bring it over the other 2 and hold it there. The next rope on the left, bring that over and push it underneath the other 2. Grab hold of that loop, pull the knot tight, and here you have an alpine butterfly. Really useful for putting a loop on a bite. Now let's have a look at a clove hitch. On a length of rope, we take our right hand over our left to make a loop. We do exactly the same again to make another loop and hold that tight. We take the loop in our right hand beneath or behind the one in our left, bring those 2 loops together, and now we have a clove hitch. That can be slipped directly over a spike or can be clipped into a carabiner to create an anchor. To be really fancy, pick up a length of rope with your thumb, bring your little finger across and pick up the furthest away length of rope like so. Bring your finger across, furthest side again, pick up the loop, bring together finger and thumb, drop it all, give it a shake like so, holding on to those 2 loops, and there you have a clove hitch that you could clip into a carabiner. Let's look at that again. So pick up with thumb, little finger across, forefinger across, pick up the loop like so, finger and thumb together, hold on, give it a shake, and there we have it, single-handed clove hitch. We're now going to look at the bowline. Really useful knot for either tying to a person to belay them down something or to tie off an anchor. There are 4 ways that we could make this first loop, which I'm now demonstrating. This way is correct. The length coming toward me is on top, the bit going away goes underneath and to the left. The 3 wrong ways, the bit going across to the right there is on top, the bit going across to the right is underneath. Both are wrong. Next, we've got the rope on top going across to the left. Again, not good. The correct way is the rope coming towards me is on top and the rope going away is underneath. Next, I'll take my loose end. We could call this a rabbit if we wish to remember it that way. The rabbit comes out of the hole, goes around the back of the tree, and then immediately straight back down that hole, like so. Pull tight and you'll be able to see the distinctive knot that's the bowline. The beauty of this knot is it's really easy to adjust just by slackening it off, feeding the line through. We can tighten up that big loop we've made. Nice and simple. The next big advantage is it's very easy to undo. Let's imagine for a moment you've got a hand tied up, you're holding on to something that you really can't let go of, but you also need to tie a line around yourself. Somebody throws you that line and you manage to wrap it around you. Take the loose end, take it over the line that's been thrown to you, bring it up and under through the loop you've made, and take that end around the back of the main line that's been thrown to you. You'll have to almost let go here. Pull it back through the loop that was around your hand toward yourself, and there you have your bowline. Again, that knot, very simple to undo, very simple to adjust. Our last knot today is the Italian hitch. This is a great free running knot that you can use to belay. You'll see why in a moment. First off, we make a loop with our right hand over our left, the same as a clove hitch. We do the same again. We make the same loop. This is exactly the same as a clove hitch. But whereas before we put our right hand behind our left and clipped it, we're not going to do it like that this time. We're going to do it slightly different. Let's start again. So clove hitch, right over left, again make another loop, so we get to that same point, but this time we bring the 2 loops together face to face. That's the big difference. That we clip, and you can see how your man on belay can pull some slack through, but from the other end your belayer can also pull him back. So we've got a knot that will pivot through a big carabiner, very distinctive, and that's great for a belay system.